had a couple hours to kill, so I jumped on one of my favourite dinos in the game, the Carnotaurus, with no real expectations or plans. But little did this Carno know, it was in for one crazy adventure. I was going to be playing on one of the most competitive servers in the game, where if the players don't get you, the weather just might. So I was going to have my work cut out for me. But like all fresh spawns, the first mission of the day is to find food. Little Carno feels way faster now. Unless I'm just tripping. I feel like we're just motoring. Big Serrato, we don't want to mess with him. It's hard to find a meal. Can't smell any bodies. Getting my first meal was proving to be a challenge. With so many hungry mouths around, bodies were being cleaned up quick. A call from a baby Serrato gave me hope, and I started to close in on him. Whoa. Okay, there's too many Serratos there. Outsized and outnumbered, there was nothing I could do here either. I just hung around and hoped some scraps would be left behind. He's AFK. Initial thought was the Herrera was AFK or had crashed, but it turns out he just had no stamina and was just sitting in the wide open. Got him. Now he's gonna camp the body. Because he's mad. His friend's dead. I finally caved in and went to the place I was trying to avoid. South Sanctuary. But what greeted me was a lovely large carcass. And I can't complain about that. But the Troodons weren't too happy about being pushed off their meal. You little freaks. After having my fill, it was time to get out of here. It is just too chaotic to stay here in the south, especially when you're small. So I went in search of some quieter lands. What a baby. I was trying to find the Raptor. Baby on my diet? Yeah, nah. We'll have some nice organs. The shoreline used to be covered in turtles, but not anymore. And since there's no food here, players don't come here either. It had seemed my strategy in coming to swamps for quite a lifestyle was not paying off, and hunger was starting to creep in. I'm gonna have to head back south to get more food. I have heard some herby calls, but it's like locating them, that's the issue. There's so much foliage.
try. Kinda need them. I don't really want to be killing a dryo, but
Dryosaurus is definitely the rarest dino in the game. It's not too often you come across one of these guys, so when it happened to get away, I was rather glad. But things were about to get very difficult. Nighttime was fast approaching, and to make matters worse, a storm rolled in.
oh, visibility is so crap. I need to find food.
Earlier, I selected efficient digestion as my first mutation. Without that mutation, I'd be in the red and taking damage at this point.
Oh, I can smell food. Let's go to that. Don't know what's gonna be at the body. Probably a very angry owner. I think it's another Carno. I'm not gonna starve now. Who's the fastest swimmer? Oh, the only lucky dog. Jumping in the water saved them. What I want to get for second mutation. Traumatic thrombosis. Prevent death from blood loss. Worth resting.
I spent most of the night growing in a bush, and come morning, I'd reached subadult.
Oh, really? I couldn't go through the little one.
First order of business was the daily chores. Filling up on water, and then it was back to looking for food. Now, understandably, these Dilos weren't too happy about losing their friend, and every time I came to eat them, well, they chased me off the body. I wasn't entirely sure if I was in the final stage or not, so I took safety precautions.
Oh shit. Bloody aggro Maya.
I managed to lose the big Jurassic cow and seek cover in one of these new bushes that are just perfect for hiding in.
I only wanted to eat that one Dilo. Those guys kept body denying.
And while hiding in this bush, I heard some old friends, some Dilos, most likely going for water. And once I had regen my stam, I was going to try and hunt them down. just like that, they had vanished. So it was time to use our senses and try and track these guys down. There is a million bushes they could be hiding in, but I knew these Dilos had to be close.
Christ, kill. Kelly's just down the road. Maybe we try and get that also? Must be at that watering hole. I must say, this biome does look awesome, all this grassland area. Hunting it is kind of tricky though. There's just so many bushes. Oh, wheels right there. I didn't even see him, he was right in front of me. Oh, my voice is cutting out. I'm still a bit sick. Ooh, are those eggs? I might have some extra treats in this one. They are. Whole thing. What should we do today? I think we should stick around South Plains, since it's been treating us well so far. Oh, a dollar. Oh, a couple. This one's low. He's dead too. Good job. You can have a Dilo each.
Franklin the Carno came in clutch, and we were able to deal to the Dilos rather easily, and the organs gained from these kills would be enough for me to reach a doll.
Deal more damage, animals with low health. Yeah, let's just do that.
I was solo once more and out looking for my next hunt, when I saw even more Dilos running along the beach. Would end up escaping me, disappearing into the clouds. two Dilos that I'd lost just 10 minutes earlier had found their way back to me. So it was time for round 2.
Right there, the little shit.
These Dilos were smart. They were using the bush as well. And they kept crossing back over old tracks, which made tracking rather impossible.
There's just footprints everywhere.
And they escaped me once again. What the fuck was that?
A devil right there. Dude, I just got back from the bathroom.
New morning, same chores. I managed to top up on water. Get in a little morning jog. And then it was time to find breakfast.
Not a bad size one either. I did kill one of you guys earlier, so don't need them now. Anon's fighting. Oh, we fell. Bloody my. How many raptors? I can hear at least 2. Oh, Maya. Full stomach. Perfect. Keeps all our buffs high. We like that. I'm loving exploring these little side roads. See where they take me. So it's coming back out on the beach. This cozy little pond. Doubt any crocs in here. It's kind of too far inland for them to bother. Yeah, this looks awesome. Yeah, this is like such a nice, peaceful, safe spot. I'll show you where it is. You got these 2 ridges, and then straight behind it, big pond. I'll show it on a map too. Oh.
Even though out here in the west was a migration, it was pretty dead. So it was finally time to make my way to Highlands, a place notorious for large groups, mainly of the herbivore variety.
Alright, why is it so framey all of a sudden? Oh, Galley! I saw it. That's with some mice. Love killing galleys. I don't know why. Whoa. There's too many freaks now. Dude, it's so laggy. Must be because of all the herbivores. That is so choppy right now. Go. Oh, there's a safe ledge there.
The Raptor may have won this round, but I would find it once again just 5 minutes later.
No. Yeah, but that's the new safe rock. I'm surprised they put one in Highlands. Any way you can make it across is by jumping. This is going to be a new hotspot for herbivores. I can see Pachy's just dominating this area now. Oh, little sticks. Pretty little guys. Got a long journey ahead of them to make it to adult. Good luck, little fellas. There's a human in that building. This guy scared the shit out of him. I can get up there. I'm gonna get stuck, I guess. No, I'm gonna get through that door there. Why you can run by me? It is blocked. You guys seem to enjoy my little human adventure last time now. Came up with little ideas for humans, many of which were very good, like humans should be able to use a compass for their smell, and that humans should be able to go around these facilities and loot. Kind of like DayZ, get equipment like night vision goggles and stuff like that. A lot of good ideas. Lots of different possibilities for humans, depending what route they go down. And a lot of yous also weren't too happy about humans being added. I don't think humans will impact the gameplay that much. It should be just for fun and mucking around. There's galleys right there. What are they doing? Oh, Mr. Dilo. Unless they're gonna eat all my yummy organs. Dilo was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Poor thing.
Highlands turned out to be not a great place for me to be. Everything here was too big to hunt most of the time, so a return south was needed.
Oh no, dollars. $4. That's not one I wanna play with. $4 should easily kill me. $3 should easily kill me. What is that? Oh shit.
It was the same $4 from earlier, but now I wasn't alone.
Wait, we can fight these. We got a whole pack. Come on, boys. Oh, that was good timing. This one's running. You ain't escaping me, little Dilo. Well, we made a good dent in the Dilo population. Killed so many. So many safe little drinking spots now. Dino's kind of got screwed over. But what I'm also realizing is this would be an awesome Herrera spot. Look how many trees to choose from to hide in. No one would know you're here. Ooh. Dilos across the water. It's a long way around this lake. But let's do it. These are the only killable creatures I've seen in like 40 minutes of running around. This will be some hunt if I could pull it off. Now, where did these Dilos go? They're eating these bodies. They're either sitting in these bushes, just growing. They ran along the beach. What's your play, Mr. Dilo? Guess we won't be chasing down the second one, but we got the bigger of the two. Killed a few of these guys. Those dots moving. Someone's got the food bug. Should I take advantage of it? Dilo. Do I do it? It's kind of cheese how I found him. Let's leave him be, eh? Oh, so lucky.
Feels like I had spent most of my Carno life fighting Dilos, so I was glad to find something different. A lone Tenonto. Now that's something I've never fought before as a Carno, so this was going to be interesting.
Oh, that's nice. I could just go for like full charges, but I feel like he's gonna line up a tail slam and it's gonna suck for me. Serratos. No, they're gonna ruin my fight. That was so fun. Stinky third party. Must say, server's been a lot more quiet today. No one's spamming one calls constantly like the other day. People are wising up, but it is early in the morning. I guess people are being smart. Then slowly throughout the day they get more and more silly. I mean, you're kind of killable size. You know, friend. No, that's no good.
Pachy's always seemed to be my kryptonite when playing Carno. With my leg broken, it didn't look like I was going to get out of this one. But the Tenno wasn't joining the fight to kill me. It seemed my little friendship circle had worked on him, and he was being remorseful. So it was a straight battle between me and the Pachy's. Landing enough solid bites on each, they were now thinking twice about rushing in to fight me. No doubt they were both low and bleeding bad, so I took the opportunity and hobbled off.
Now we're gonna need to sit somewhere for 5 minutes to get rid of the fracture and the leg break. It's kind of my own fault for messing around there. Luckily I landed enough bites on those patches, they're gonna back off and heal a bit. Okay, we're all healed up now.
I was now 11 hours deep into this Carno's life. I'd spent most of that time in the South or Highlands, and now a change-up was needed. So I made my way north, into some of my favourite hunting grounds. But spot after spot came up empty. Even North Lake was barren. And for the first time since I was a little juvenile, my stomach had fallen below 50%. So it was time to admit defeat and head back the way I came.
Wait, there's the galleys. 2 of them.
They were some distance away, so I need to close the gap quick. Otherwise, I might never see these galleys again.
Little stag. Dude, where did they go? Wait, there they are. They're on the island. If I fight them on the beach, they're just gonna jump over to the island like that. And across the river, and I won't be able to do anything. I need to get back on this side.
But they didn't comply. Instead, they jumped the entire Delta River system.
Dude, it's gonna take so long to get over there. I feel like I've committed, so now I have to go for it. Look to be going to that zone, but I feel like I should make sure not drinking water just over here. Wait, they are. Really need to make a kill on one of these guys, because I'm getting very hungry. see me. That's one. Let's try and get the double O. Kelly Goose. I never charged a bit. He's gonna try and make it to the water. Enjoy your freedom.
It had been 40 minutes since my last meal, and this galley was a welcome treat. But I was gonna need more, and sometime later I found myself back at North Lake.
Feels good to get some revenge on a Pachy. These shits are always giving me trouble when I play Carno. I can hear more Pachy's. At least 2, maybe 3.
Once my fracture healed, I was up bright and early trying to find these Pachy's, and it didn't take long. I caught a glimpse of one, most likely going for water at the volcano. I let it go ahead, hoping to catch it drinking and unaware. But on my way, I could hear a Pachy behind me, so I stood still and I waited to set the ambush. But this hunt wasn't exactly gonna go to plan.
Oh, that insta leg breaks me. Oh, I'm dead.
Safe to say, I was in deep shit now. With their sheer numbers, this fight seemed unwinnable.
These guys are so hurt. What's going on, man?
I was just a whisker away from death. Just 1 or 2 more hits, and I'm a goner. I was gonna need a miracle. A little Serrato got their attention. This was the break I needed. So I tried to sprint away as fast as I could.
Can we somehow survive this? Sneak away? How to pull off a miracle?
I wasn't out of the woods just yet. A leg break takes at least 5 minutes to heal, and there's only so many bushes I could be hiding in. Shortly after, Pachy's had returned.
Maybe they don't know I'm here. Oh, they're actually giving up. They're actually giving up, yes! Oh, they just let me off the hook so bad.
Somehow, I managed to survive certain death. I was able to heal my broken bones, replenish my food and water, and even gestate some eggs.
Find a male, maybe we nest.
And I was now out on the prowl, looking for the 2 survivors. And again, it wouldn't take long. I would make my way around to them, closing the distance, and disaster. Server restart. I logged back in, hoping that they would be still in the area, but I couldn't find them. I'd spend the next few hours searching for those particular Pachy's.
I don't think that's our Pachy. This happens to be another one. I would have never known he was here, but he broadcast called. What are you doing, brother? Alright, straight up onto the container. Why is Tenno scared of me? He can easily beat me up. Tenno's destroyer Carno in a 1v1. The babies are after me. Little babies trying to defend their parents. Mother Goose was smooth with the jukes and was unfortunate to suffer a leg break. Not long later, the server went down and a rollback happened. Maybe the galleys got their lives back, who knows. But I was now back at North Lake, Pachy hunting. No. No, he made it.
These guys weren't my targets, but Pachy population control is always welcomed.
Oh no. It's not what I wanted to happen. It's right next to their Raptor. So they get to heal. Dude, this is so bad for me now.
I feel like we've been in this position before, but this time I had a lot more health to play with. I would do my best to sit off my fractures, but eventually they would come to reset my healing. A couple more persuasion bites and they were in a worse shape than me. So once more, I hobbled off and found a nice safe bush to hide in before something else discovered me.
Okay, leg healed. Let's get out of here.
I could never find the original two, and thus brought to end my Pachy pursuit. Yeah, look how beaten up my Carno is. Really are battle worn. But it's actually a few days later now. I've been editing this video, and I've realized I've had no Serrato battles this entire life cycle. So I've quickly come on to change that. I know Serrato's got that buff where they're harder to knock down, but let's try and test it out. It's so laggy. Tree's not working anymore? What is happening? Bro, what is this? I would later go on to learn that you cannot use these type of trees to knock off raptors, which is extremely silly and something I didn't know. And I have 700 hours on this game. So I just walked around wearing these guys as backpacks for a couple minutes. Random Serrato third party. This might be my chance to escape.
I've got to sit. There is nothing I can do.
All hope seemed lost. My screen was going dark. There was just too much bleed damage. But then I remembered something.
Dude, that was so dumb. Oh wait, I've got that from thrombotic whatever mutation. What I want to get for second mutation. Traumatic thrombosis. Prevent death from blood loss if resting. Wait, I can actually survive this. As long as they don't track me. Look, I'm not bleeding out. Mutation is saving me. Holy. Dude, that is awesome.
Oh, I'm healing blood. Thrombosis for the win. Slowly, visibility came back. As soon as it did, I took off, somehow escaping all the odds.
Let's go somewhere safer and sit to heal. That was crazy.
Why the Serrato or Raptors didn't track me, I didn't know. So curiosity got the better of me, and I jumped into replay mode. The Serrato missed its charge, and walked off a cliff, breaking its legs. And the Raptors were all out of juice from pouncing me for so long, so they had no stamina to track me. What an insanely lucky sequence of events. After healing up, I found myself back in the south, trying to locate Serratos, and locate them I did. But unfortunately, all the ones I did find were in groups of 3 or 4. Too many for my little solo self to handle. But I did do my best to annoy them.
More Serratos. We killed what?
Looks like my little pest antics had struck a nerve.
So they're gonna just full W key me. problem with Serratos is they have crazy good tracking abilities. So you need to just put crazy distance between you and them till the tracks disappear. Because if they're in a group like that, they're going to work together to track you down.
Now you may be thinking, you don't need to run all that distance, you're just being paranoid. Well, I'll tell you this, a determined Serrato group is one of the scariest things you can come across in the owl.
They actually are tracking me. My track's in right there, so he's just now going on feel. He's probably gonna start checking bushes. I was able to regen quite a bit. I think Carno has like 20 seconds more stamina than a Serrato. It's not that much more.
Seeing some of my own kind was a welcome sight.
Got matching skins.
And with the extra numbers, the plan had changed. Instead of just fighting a Serrato, the mission was now to eliminate all Serratos.
Serrato. Nice. This whole time I've been looking for a solo Serrato. I finally find one on Liver Group.
A nice little warm-up, but this wasn't going to quench our thirst.
No, it's not. Whoa! I'm so lucky. That croc must be filthy with himself. 3 Carnos, and he misses all 3 of us. It's pretty cool fighting in the mist.
Somehow, I'd come out of that without a scratch on me. On the other hand, my teammates weren't so lucky. With Moon getting hurt early, I'd say this was more of a tactical retreat than a loss.
Wait, what?
Moon's luck didn't improve. They'd only gone AFK for no less than a minute and was already taken care of by a sneaky Serrato. We had to get revenge. Maylin and I did what needed to be done. And heck, we even got a bonus Serrato kill amongst that. But we still suffered quite a bit of damage, so it was back to licking our wounds. But after a bit of healing, we were back out on the prowl, and it didn't take long to find another Serrato group.
Ooh. Saw something. Just on the other side of this hill. Maybe that little cone. Up. You got body down, buff. Oh, I'm red.
I was red and out of the fight, but Maylin sent the last one fleeing into the trees with its tail between its legs. Another Carno victory. We were now making a serious dent in the Serrato population.
I never played that the greatest. A couple more times, my RAM wasn't even working. I think my mouse is starting to die. I'm holding right click so much. Sandstorm approaching. Dude, look at this. New weather. So nice.
The longer the storm went on, the worse the visibility got, to the point where I couldn't see just a few feet in front of me. The visibility wasn't the main issue. The storm was dehydrating us quick, so the race to find water was on.
Okay, we found the water. Dude, I wonder how many people are gonna dehydrate to death because they don't know what the hell is happening. Bruh, what? Why is it so loud? That wind is so loud. Sounds good though. Does look rather well made. Different weather events in the Isle. How do you guys feel about it? I'm all for it as long as it works well. Spice things up a bit and add even more of a survival feel to things. I like everyone's putting aside their differences, so we all need water so bad. I guess fighting for water in this situation would actually be quite cool too, but this is such a new thing that I don't want to ruin someone's experience. It's my first time seeing it, so I'm sure it's a lot of these guys, and also you guys watching, first time seeing this.
10 minutes later, and the sandstorm finally started to ease up. The sun was now back out, and the hunt for Serratos was back on. The only problem was, all the Serratos were pretty much gone. We did find a couple, but they were bailed up on an island by another group of Carnos. It really does look like Carnos won the war.
Broke his ankles. Oh, he's going on the highlight reel.
With the south taken care of, it was time to cleanse new areas.
No, the trike's killing the stick.
I didn't get to spectate for long as another sandstorm was rolling in. There was water next to us, but it was filled with many dinos, and we'd be easy pickings. So we ran all the way down the mountain to find a more secluded spot. After sitting out the storm, we'd find ourselves back at Highlands, only for it to be void of any life. Dude, I just realized I haven't seen a Dilo this entire time. Just a few days ago, I was finding them non-stop. It was pretty much the only thing I was finding. It's like an angry freaking dib. That one's been hit 3 times. What? Oh, bloody double. Oh, the double got one of the Serras. Dude, what a stinky dibble that. I just ruined our fight. Like, the reputation Dibble has is pretty bad, but they've been extra bad today. Holy. But during that, we met a new friend. Boogles will be our third. Snack. Just saw his head popping above the ground. Where's Mama? Mama gotta be around here somewhere. Orange. Dude. Malin had fallen. We had spent the last 4 hours together, fighting everything we came across. And now their story has come to an end. Now it was up to me to avenge both my comrades. If I was going to win this, I couldn't afford to make any mistakes, as those Tenno kicks are brutal.
Oh, we got all three of us.
Our Carno lived a good life, over 20 hours in fact, across multiple days. We had cheated death multiple occasions, but all good things must come to an end. If you made it this far into the video, make sure to leave a like on it. Comment, I always read them. Subscribe if you're new around here. Maybe check out some of my other videos, they're pretty good. Big shout out to the channel members for all their support. And I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.